Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Kind of Chief Chatcast, the second for tonight, brought to you by Spud and myself. How are you tonight, Spud?
I'm going absolutely dandy good, so yourself?
Oh, just wonderful, especially after that last cast where Rape Whistle completely forgot their Rape Whistle and got raped.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
As we're going to hit our FQs because, well, everybody's in the server. We're awesomely timed tonight and actually have everybody in the server waiting for us. We are just that good.
I know, it's this might actually be the first shoutcast we do together when nothing goes wrong. So, like, we're on time.
Something's going to break.
I don't want to jinx it, I'm sorry. Like, maybe I shouldn't have even brought that up. I apologize.
Everything's going to go wrong.
I apologise in advance if the entire server just explodes and this match never ends, but anyhow.
Spontaneous combustion, stuck in an endless loop. Oh,
exactly.
I like it. I do like it.
The entirety of Sydney just explodes or something. You know?
I don't know how I'd go. I think my throat might get a little bit sore from talking constantly.
Match up here tonight is going to be Team Composure taking on HEXABYTE. The map is going to be MP_Crash. It's a damn good one. My favourite, in fact. It is a battle of the CGO Titans, battle for 14th position, if I'm not mistaken, Arcol. And we're just waiting on these last few players here for both of these two teams to ready on up. They're going to be getting their engines fired up here because it's going to be absolutely huge. We've got HEXABYTE starting out on the defensive side of the map, and the Team Composure starting out on the attack. The offense usually has it in a little bit rough. They unfortunately have quite a few nades that are going to be coming their way. And, you know, Team Composure, let's see if they can keep themselves composed whilst all those grenades are going off left, right and centre. Oh, look at this. Kolji, or whatever the devil his name is. Kolj. Let's call him the Kolj. He's going to be right back.
He's like, no, we're just going to break your stream and you guys have to talk even more bullshit for even longer. Thanks for that, mate.
Oh, it's all good.
Love you long time, clearly. But it is Crash, and typically a defense bias map, just from the nerdy nades and the holdage of the A site. I mean, you get that side of lockdown, and it becomes, well, quite the bitch to push, to be honest. Leaving
it certainly does.
Sort of your only option in those later ends of the rounds, and you know, that is a good option to push. But B is so ridiculously open, and you try and plant there with a scope up, and you can be in any number of spots and see you, and you don't know where to look.
Yep.
It's like a ninja.
Exactly. Like if you're versing a team like XL5, they regularly have a fellow actually positioned all the way back in that spawn house there on defense.
Like
it is absolutely
behind one of the little cinder blocks.
It's a nightmare to plant B. It really is. Like you said, you can just get shot from almost any angle imaginable. Like, even on top of the glitch roof. You know, you're just like, oh, I think this is going to go nicely, and out of nowhere, bang, you're all dead. And, yeah, exactly, the drop there, out of nowhere. Out of freaking nowhere. So, yeah, like, you know, most teams, they obviously push the A. There's a lot more versatility to that side. You know, you can head on over that pallet jump side of things, rush in that base A, throw a few flashes over that back wall there, and attempt to push in it. Usually it goes pretty well, you know. You always cannot forget those ever so tasty little grenades you can throw from that blue area, back blue area, to land in that back A, to take out those early SMG rushes into that site there. And from that, you know, you can really put yourself in a pretty damn good position to take out the plants and win a round on the attack. So it'll be interesting to say the least to see how Team Composure can handle that side.
Yeah, it will be interesting if we get people on the server to make it interesting. So at the moment we're still waiting.
It's all good. Also on the topic of waiting, I've got to say before this match goes live, it looks like Bundy has been a very nice fellow. He bought Kano a copy of the latest MMO release, Guild Wars 2, and from what we've read in chat, it seems that good old Kano, when he registered his username for the Guild Wars account, he flipped the A and the N around, and he named himself Now. So he's not a happy duck at all. Not a happy duck at all.
Apparently, according to console, the match that we're currently shoutcasting is about to start.
Thank you, CG.
Thank you, guys. I did not know that.
I love it how it said that, and it didn't even like flip it over. Like, that's just awesome. It just says it in chat. It's like, This match is now beginning.
Cheers to
And
that, guys.
hasn't changed anything.
No, let
Cool.
the new admins deal with that. That's part of their initiation. Oh,
Oh,
there
no,
you go.
there we go. Oh, no, it only took 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So from that we
Oh,
can
we got another one.
successfully say,
Completion of 38 seconds. Wow. This is going to be the shortest match in history.
I swear that only works 20% of the time. Like, honestly, that last match we did just before, I manually set it up. Nothing like this happened. I rarely ever see...
For a match.
I rarely see the scripts actually working these days, which is pretty depressing. As they used to work, you know, fairly accurately back in the day. I'm just thankful it worked then, I guess. It's pretty reassuring to know that they do, in some capacity, sometimes still work. You know,
Sometimes.
so you don't always have to start spamming the Spud on Xfire requesting him to come and fix your server whilst you know the CG scripts just sit there like, I don't know, scratching their head thinking, oh, I don't think I'm going to work today.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Can you find somebody else to do it for me?
Exactly.
And Composure is joining the server again. We had possibly got the 5th back if he can actually stay in this time. I don't know what happened last time, but yeah. Hopefully he can actually stay in and we'll have a 5v5.
He's probably buying Kano's cheap Guild Wars 2 account, as I believe he's trying to sell it off.
He wants to be now.
Exactly.
Who wouldn't want to be
Well,
now?
If it's a good saving, then it's quite the bargain, to be honest.
All you have to do is put up with a retarded name.
Yeah, that's okay.
So you can make a name that counts.
Exactly. It's all about the armors, the sweet loots, the gears, and the leveling, of course, you know. All that good stuff. Anyhow, here we go. Last player remaining is going to be the Bong Wizard. He told me to give shout-outs to his fellow crackheads, I guess you'd call them, or stoners. So here we go. I guess I'll call first. I'm going to be watching Sibley here, who I believe is a SMG for the Composure team. Let's see what he brings to the table here tonight as the bomb is going to be rolling out. Yes, it is. It's going to be an A-push. He's got the SMG here. Sibley coming in. Quick and fast. There's 2 players situated in that back A. Spots one of them. Passes him up to no end. Kano somehow surviving it. Look, should I call him now? Should I call him Kano? I'm just going to call him whatever comes to mind.
Whatever floats your boat at the time, you know. Just waiting for the night fire to come out.
Yeah. Don't get me onto that, please. I swear to God, my brain will just like tick over that gear and there'll be no coming back. Anyway, Sibley is trying to go over that pallet jump, but unfortunately for him, Tembi has other ideas. He's popped around from that pillar there and has done all the damage required. 3 of the Team Composure players have gone down early on in this round. They actually had made their way over to A, but none of them have pushed in at all successfully. So Bong Wizard does the job there, straight on to Mr. Kolji, takes him on out of the action. Brewer, last man standing here for the Team Composure team. Where the devil is he at, ladies and gents? He's coming in base A here with the bomb. There's 3 players around him. He is pretty much buggered here. 45 seconds up from the clock. Spots the SMG. Naomi back A, takes her on out of the action. Kano, though, comes down, strikes from above. That second level staircase does so OP on the map of Strike. You know, so frequently you just see those SMGs prop their little tushes up there and win those rounds convincingly. So first round here goes in favour of the HEXABYTE team.
Yeah, and apparently Naomi's not liking his... I'm not really sure what's going on there, but Naomi with a nice nade over to the side blue picks up Bull. Sibley goes down to the hip fight of now Kano, whatever you want to call him. We'll figure something out by the end of this. I'm sure we'll have a nickname. And, you know, Khan goes down as well to Bong Wizard's fight over in that top blue area. And both players for TC are both stuck around blue. Not doing too much, but Brewer's going to pick up Bong Wizard there. As Kano is going to get dropped by him as well over at that T-wall. It's going to take it to a 2-on-3 as Bong Wizard says, I'm cheating. Nice, mate. That's a good thing to just casually throw out on a stream, you know. You know. But not much going on this half round, whatever you want to call it. As Struzo just spots the prison scope, gets taken down by Brewer though in return. As Brewer gets tagged up a little bit there by Naomi's SMG5 from that mid-A. As Tembi spots some player running up through top break, does a bit of fire from the aircraft. Car does go on fire, it isn't going to take him down. And that is going to just leave it as a 2-on-2, not really too much going on at the moment. Tembi's going to come into this alley, takes it down, Composure. And it's going to be all left up to Brewer now. He is actually front power, but Tembi too strong with that AK is going to take him down. That's going to be a second round to HEXABYTE there.
just quickly scanned across this scoreboard that we can see that Coolgy is having all sorts of internet troubles here tonight. He was on about 600 ping. It's come down to 340. That is still unacceptable for competitive play. So he's going to get out of here, I guess. Let's see if HEXABYTE will allow the Team Composure to bring in an ineligible player. It's not, I believe. Omen, I know Omen could be in the house here, ladies and gents, tonight, but from the looks of it, HEXABYTE isn't keen on it, so it'll be fascinating to see whether or not HEXABYTE's going to allow him. It's not looking like they're keen at all here. Many of their players have actually readied on up, so it's looking like Coolgy's going to have to leave the server here, as his ping is just far, far too high for any form of competitive play here on CG.
It doesn't look like it's going to be getting any better anytime soon. Sitting with that constant 250 and above. Definitely not where you want to be. Sibley's is spiking a little bit as well, but I think he sits around a constant 100 from the look of it, so it's not too bad. But, yeah, not really too much. I don't think they want to let Omen play.
Yeah, well, I think if Omen came in here, I think he could pretty much tear it up. He's a pretty damn strong player, and certainly for the battle of 14th on CGO, he could do quite a bit of damage here to the HEXABYTE team. There we have it. Has Koji left the server? No, he hasn't. He's still floating around on that 200 plus ping, which is just so unfortunate. You know, he's you really don't like to see it at all here, but there's not much he can be able to do. So 33 minutes remaining here on the timeout. It is it's zip 2 on the scoreboard here in favour of the HEXABYTE team. Those first two rounds they took out pretty damn convincingly, but yeah. Any thoughts and/or comments, Nightfall?
I've just been informed by Kano himself that it is Bundy playing under the name right now. So that is Bundy, which does make a little bit of sense, because yeah, I don't know why it makes sense, but it makes sense in theory, I guess, maybe, possibly.
It's just poking a little bit of fun at him, I guess. Anyhow,
I mean, yeah. You know, he is from Koji, now.
Koji has left the server. It's looking, unfortunately, like Team Composure. He's going to have to roll out with 4. It is going to make things an absolute nightmare for him. No team ever wants to play with 4 players when you can potentially play with 5 here. And that is a strong message to all those watching out there tonight. Make sure you have substitutes ready to come in regardless of the match. Mate, just trust.
1v5.
Be a rebel. Be a rebel. Yeah, we'd like to play the uneligible player, thank you. Absolutely. We will not allow it. No, you can't do this. No, anyway, so, yeah, Team Composure here is going to have to go with the 4. It's looking like they have no other players that are eligible to play from the looks of it. They're released online. So, they're going to have a nightmarish time here. And without further ado here, it's looking like the ready ups are going to be coming out shortly. We're going to get more of this COD 4 CGO action underway here. The map is Crash. It is between HEXABYTE and Team Composure. And boom, Nightfall. This match here should hopefully heat up, like legit. If Coolgy or whatever you want to call him can fix his ping here, it would be very nice to see indeed.
Yeah, if they can actually get 5
as he reconnects.
He reconnects
with 500 ping.
Yeah. And Sibley now spikes to 200. Oh, Jesus. What is going on? Oh, he's coming down. He's at 100. Oh, no, he's back up 400. Never mind. That was like, wishful thinking right there. But they've got a minute 15 to sort this out. So whatever they're going to do, he can't stay in the server with that ping. And he has left the game. It's not going to get any better. He might have to do like a full restart here, which is going to take up a lot more time than they have. So, it looks like it might be a 4v5 for a little while, until they can sort out maybe a sub, or if Koji can get his net sorted. I'm not too sure. As I believe Spud has died on me and is not talking anymore. Spud, why you not love me no more?
I'm just sipping some tea. It's very, very tasty indeed. Nightfall, hit the F key, good sir. What are you doing? There we go. They just hit the tab button. I'm like, Nightfall, I have forgot about it. Anyway, so here we go, ladies and gents. Going to be rolling out with I'm going to just keep calling him Kano because that's what he's tagged up as. I really hate it when players aliases things that they're not. Anyhow, rolling in here into that back A here with SMG. Any Nate's going to get him. No, they're not. A flashbang comes his way, flashes him up quite hard here as Naomi does a bit of damage onto that base. Straight onto Sibley. Kano finishes him on off. TC Bull there, down straight down that BL. He takes out the Bong Wizard, and that is quite a funny name indeed. I'm not going to lie. Did chuckle quite hard when I first saw that one. Anyhow, Suzo here for the HEXABYTE team is sniping from the top of that sandbag, but it's not even going to matter because Naomi there just does everything that's required, and she takes out Brewer there, the opposing SMG, I want to say. Bull once again getting the snap there straight onto Tembi. Where the devil is that man situated at? He's locked up in blue. He tagged to all hell and back. 1 minute left on the clock. Bomb has been dropped in that A site, so things are not looking good at all here for Mr. Khan as he comes in through this base A. SMG straight up in his face here. There's a person on top of that staircase. It's going to be Naomi. She goes down. There's also a player back A here. Khan, my good man, can you do it here? Who is it? It's Kano. And I have actually seen the plant go out here, but luckily, Khan is on the job here, tags up that opposing SMG Kano on that wooden staircase. 30 seconds here left on the clock. If he can successfully get this plant down, his team is in a damn good position to win this round. He does indeed, but Kano has all of the ideas. He's popped up from that base level A there, takes him on out with a nice little nifty headshot indeed. 2v1, it goes. Bull here is retreated all the way into the second level of blue, sniping onto where he believes the plant is at. Can he get the kill? No, he can't because Kano is right in the wedge between the sofa and the wall there, and he's just not aiming far enough to the left there. Very unfortunate there for Bull. You could see the team Composure attempted to set their one up. They just couldn't knock the pins down. And scoreboard 0-3.
Yeah, getting the bomb down, but it was in a really awkward spot for where his teammate was. But probably the best we could have done in that situation. But Bull is going to take down Bong Wizard, but Sibby's going to get taken out by Stuzo as well. So it's still going to be a 4-on-3 hit. Naomi's checking out what the back is like, but gets taken out by Khan, jumping over that pallet jump. But Stuzo is going to take down Khan in return. So it's just frag for frag at the moment. It is a 3-on-2. Bull and Brewer at the moment. If I can float around, Bull is currently sitting up at this top broken as Brewer goes down over that aircon. And Bull makes his way down the alley. Spots the player, doesn't manage to get on the scope. Gets the second shot though, takes him down. And it is going to be a 1-on-2. I believe it's 2-on-2, so not entirely sure because, well, spectating glitches a pain in the arse. Tuesday's just watching over, and it is actually Bundy, not Tembi. God damn, you're spectating glitch. Why does all this tournament? Tuesday's going to go for a few wallbangs at the bottom blue, where Bull has just made his way. But he's come out over at this T-Or. Kano, Bundy, sorry, is going to make his way in through this bottom 8, see if he can pick up the plays, push it in. But Bull's going to take him out. That AK, too sharp there, and Shooter's just going to be waiting for him. Picks him up as he runs up the top of the stairs, and is going to take it to 0-4. Hexa just rolling away in this 4v5.
Certainly, Team Composure here certainly needs to get a few rounds on the scoreboard here if they're going to have any chance of winning this one. You know, the attack is certainly the harder of the two sciences, and you cannot, or at least very rarely, you can win it all on defense and come up with a win. It just does not work like that, unfortunately. I'm going to be watching Bull here for the Team Composure. He's the sniper. He's been doing a nice job. He is, in fact, leading for his team on a superb little 5 kills, 3 deaths. So he's taking the early lead. Still like a snap there down the B alley. It's a B push here from the Team Composure team, and they are going to have a hell of a fight here down this alley as Brewer somehow gets the drop onto Stuzo, but Bong Wizard strikes down from above, from the skies, does all the damage required from the top level of lights. Tembi somehow made it all the way around here from the flank and is tagging up Bull, takes him on out with a bizarre little hip-fire headshot there down that BLE fridge. Kano, that is Bundy, yes indeed, takes out Sibley as the final kill of that round. HEXABYTE only dropped one player that round, and it was Stuzo being a little bit cheeky down that BLE, just poking a little bit too hard. So things are looking nice and tight here for the HEXABYTE team.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a hard victory for them. It is 4v5, and considering they're staying on the attack, it's going to be quite hard for them to pick up any rounds if that. And you know, even if they get a fifth now, it's already 0-5. Definitely going to be in a hard spot. 6 rounds looking like it's going to go 0-6. It is a 2-on-3 at the moment. Khan and Sibley. Khan and Sibley have actually both got themselves inside this A building. As Khan's checking out back his teammate was just copying a bit of fire there, but isn't going to be able to pick up the player as he's actually pushed his way into A. I'm not entirely sure where though. He's top A. He has managed to get himself top A. Sibley is bottom A as well. Tembi has pushed himself up the alley, and Stuzo is sitting behind the Archer's fridge, just trying to keep an eye on this front A, mid A, looking for that plant. But it's not going to happen as the bomb is over at that T-wall. And Naomi is the player at top 8. They've just run and got to that bomb. Naomi's gone down to Sibley though. Tembi does take down Khan, and Sibley's going to poke this. Oh, nice deagle there, taking out Tembi. He's going to take out Stuzo with that scope. It is a one-on-one here. Stuzo not really doing too much moving, but he's just going to wait out the time here. Sibley has to come and get this bomb. Get in and get it down with Stuzo not taking him out. As he's going to jump out, pick up the bomb. Actually, no. Yep, he's going to pick up the bomb. He's going to make his way up the inside stairs and try and get this bomb down. Stuzo's just going to throw a bit of a nerdy nade in there. Goes a little bit too far. And let's throw this around the way there it's going. The top of it is the SMG fire. Sprays a bit around the corner. They both tag each other out. Currently Sheila is in the better position with a little bit more health, but he's going to come around the corner. He's going to take out the SMG. And then there's going to be another round going HEXABYTE's way.
Certainly, Stuzo did a very, very good job indeed. Sibley just needed to take his time. He had no need to jump out of the second level A. I mean, yes, it's all cool and you feel like Superman when you do it, but he put himself in the worse off position there. All you need to do was wait for Stuzo to push up that base A area and take him out with the SMG. But anyhow, so I'm going to be watching Sibley here. Let's see what he does. It looks like the Composure team actually has an AFK in this round, which is not cool at all. Let me just confirm. Ticking over here, Brewer has returned, so there we have it. They actually don't have an AFK anymore. Sibley somehow managed to make it into A through the thickness of a smoke and I believe a grenade as well. Khan takes down Tembi on the outside of the map. Snaps again straight onto Stuzo as Sibley moves up to the second level A. Here's lots of movement here on the back wooden staircase, but can't quite pinpoint where his enemy's at. So the bomb is coming up to that second level A here, and quite a shake-up could occur here if Sibley is not careful as there's a player third level. Who's it? And it's Brewer versus Naomi. Naomi comes up trumps likewise with Bundy, and bang, there we have it. HEXABYTE has successfully defended off a super strong attack here to that A site from Composure. Well done indeed to the HEXABYTE team. Great positioning indeed. Worked well as a team to come up with the victory there. So it's all left up here in the hands of both Bull and Khan to do it all. Bull is actually, both of them here, at base level lights, nowhere near this bomb. Bull is in fact just spotted a clip there from that second level light player. Who the devil is up there? It is Bongs, and he's just camping it hard up there. He has no intention of moving, and he doesn't need to because his team has got his back here as Naomi takes out Khan at the backside of A there with her SMG. Bull snaps straight onto the Bong Wizard there with his Desert Eagle. He goes down in a volley of fire here. Bull rushing around to this back of A. Time is of the essence here, and it's looking like he is all out of it, unfortunately. 15 seconds left on the clock. The bomb has been dropped straight on that side here. Naomi's still camping up in back A. Bull hasn't recognized that she's just behind those little those tin cans there near that back trench, and she finishes it off for that. Finishes it off for that round. 0-7 here. It goes the scoreboard, ladies and gents. HEXABYTE is doing a magnificent job. If only Team Composure just had that extra little oomph from the fifth player, I reckon this match would actually be a lot closer, to be honest.
It would be a lot closer. So Khan getting a little bit mad there, throwing out a few words that I'm not going to say on the stream for the potential of the kiddies watching. They were quite strong. Yeah, getting a little bit mad there. But no, he picks up Bundy and Civic. Getting a big plus through there. It's all up to Brewer, who has pushed himself inside A and is sitting top A. The lone warrior is kind of someone who's going to rage quit. That would totally help out Team Composure at the moment with a play down, and you know. But Brewer, he is the last man left, still just camping up this top A, just copying all sorts of people firing at him. Does take down Stuzo though, so I don't think they actually knew he was up there. He's been a little bit ninja-like. He had an AK and he still managed to deagle Stuzo, and casually reloaded his AK a little bit late, but is going to keep peek out the back of A. Got the play behind the barrel, tagging up a little bit, does take him down. It's going to be a 1-on-2 if Hexa keep poking him like this. It's going to be an easy round for Brewer to take the top A, but Naomi coming out those inside stairs is going to take him out. That's going to take it to 0-8, and it's still 4-on-5 at the moment.
If I just have a quick tick through this scoreboard here, we can see that it's actually pretty damn even. Like, aside from the scoreboard aside, I should say, like the actual kill feed here, both teams are very, very evenly pitched here. Both Bull and Brewer are doing a superb job for their team. It just simply isn't enough, unfortunately. But Sibley here is coming out, guns ablaze. He's taking down 2 at the back of A, and that plant is coming out. This is what we need from Team Composure. Just that quick quick plays here, get that plant down and defend the site. That's all they need to do here. As HEXABYTE here really just has actually got an AFK in the form of Tembi. He's just looking at the skies here from the backside of Lions here. So it's all left up here, really in the hands of the Mr. Bong Wizard here. 3 to take down here. What can he do? He's spotting here from that gate corner. Tembi's returned. Spots a player 3rd level A, but he's taking quite a bit of damage here. He's on about 90% health. Oh, there we have it. Bull finishes him off there with a superb little headshot. Khan doing all the damage there. Back A, straight onto Tembi, locks onto him, and that is the first round for Team Composure. They deserved it that round. Sibley, my good man, you need to keep that up, my good man. If your team is going to have any chance of winning this round, it needs to be nice, quick, sharp jabs, and from that you can potentially cut away from your big opponent here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a possible comeback train here. It's doable, and probably not this round with a 1v4, but there's a possible comeback train here, as that was pretty much a romped round, so you didn't really need to say anything.
I felt like I stole you around there, Nightfall. I'll let you take this one away.
You did a little bit. Gonna roll out with Bundy though, and see what he's gonna be able to do. He's gonna rush up with Alex, no need. Pretty much just up in it. There's a late one. Teammate nearly kills him as well. So he's made a little bit of noise, but it is a 4-on-3 as Brewer has gone down. Naomi got taken out as well, but Bundy pushing out that alley takes down Bull. So that is scoped down and pretty much hard to carry down at the moment. No, Bull has dropped down a little bit. He was pretty much on top of the scoreboard and has dropped a little bit. So that was my mistake. The problem is going to take down Khan, and that is going to be 1-10 in another exciting match we've got here tonight.
Sorry, these matches couldn't have been closer. It's looking like we're going to have pretty much the exact same scoreline as we had the last one. And here we go, I'm rolling out with Sibley because he is the action Jackson man here. What is he going to do? He's going to spot that SMG back, I believe. Who's Naomi? Yes, it is. Takes up to about 50% damage. Somehow she gets the old Vertinade over that back wall there, straight onto the noggin of Brewer. So he goes down. This round here is looking like it's already pretty much over. HEXABYTE's doing a magnificent job in their positioning. They've successfully taken over this mid area, and they are just pushing thick and fast here. It's all left up in the hands of the Bull. Where's he at? He's at spawn building. He is buggered here, to say the least. He is, unfortunately for him, unless he can pull off some downright magic, and get those 2 picks in mid, he's not going to win this round at all. Somehow gets the pick there onto Tembi through I think it was in the mid section. But here we have a Bong Wizard and both Kano, who is Bundy. They know they just need to chill. Just let Bull come to them. They are on the defense. They're playing it safe. And if they keep this up, they are certainly going to come out with the win here tonight, ladies and gents. 40 seconds left on the clock here as it slowly but surely ticks away. Bull needs to get his action on here. He needs to get a move on, I should say. And as he comes around to this base A, Kano's going to spot him. Bundy, what about Kano, Bundy, same person. Shout outs to both of them. They're both cool guys. Scoreboard here at the half is 1-11 in favour of HEXABYTE. They are doing a monumentally nice job here tonight. Their positioning and teamwork has been splendid to say the least. But you know, like I said earlier, if Team Composure just had that 5th in here, I certainly think the scoreline would be quite a bit closer.
It'd be quite a lot closer, yes. I mean, there've been quite a few close rounds where it's been like 1v2s and 1v1s and stuff that they've lost out on. And having that extra player can always make a difference. It always strikes a little bit of fear into the opposing team. But once you get that 4v5 going, the other team starts to sort of get a little bit cocky and get their push on and poke a little bit more like you've seen them do a few more stupid things. As I believe, I think it was Bundy was just prone on top of one of the little ledges inside bottom A. And
that's how we do, mate. That is how we do.
That's how we roll. So, Suzu's going to be the one to take down the first player in this round. That is Brewer going down to him. But Sibley does take down Bong Wizard as Bundy takes down Sibley in return. It's going to be left up to Bull and Khan here. Naomi and Tembi both bottom A. And I think Naomi might have gone AFK in this pantry. I'm not actually sure. But Khan's going to take down Tembi. He is very close to death at the moment. He might... No, he's going to go back towards back A. Naomi was just clearly writing out an essay for us in chat. That's why she was just there letting her teammate die.
Oh well. They won the round anyway. 12-1 is the scoreboard here. Match point. This is once again a super fast match here. Like, what's this going to be? Like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, half an hour maybe? Here's that we wait at the start. It's probably like the longest. the longest point of this map was that wait at the start. But anyhow, I'm rolling out here with none other than the Bundy. Let us see what he can do here. As Sibley is just doing quite a nice job in that back A. He's taken out, I believe, 2 for the round here. But here we have it. Khan just doing quite a bit of damage here from the top side of Lights. Has struck out onto the Bomb Wizard, taking him out of this round. And it's a 2v3 here, actually in favour of Team Composure. So they've done a bloody brilliant job indeed. As Bundy here coming around through that base A area. Ball goes snap bang onto the head of Naomi, and she hits the deck. So it's all left up here in the hands of Bundy. What can he do here? I love it how the spectator glitch says that he's tempted. It's just magnificent to say the least. Anyhow, so Bundy sprint jumps into that base A, spots Brewer camping out the backside of A, and somehow hip fires him into the depths of death. So here we have it coming up slowly but surely for this plant. He's got lots of time to muck around here and ensure that it goes down. Bull is looking to get this pick, has no idea where he's gone. He thinks he might potentially be coming out back A, or hasn't crossed at all. Bull is just looking at the wrong angle here. It's going to all be up to Khan here, who can't spot him, because Bundy's done a very, very decent job indeed. He's prone all the way up to the side. Very intelligent play. Successfully gets the plant down. And Bull just, unfortunately, has not been able to get a lock onto him. As Khan here coming around through that base A side of things, coming up the wooden now. It picks up the SMG, coming up the staircase. Is Bundy going to be waiting for him? Yes, he is. He's making his way second level A. They're going to meet very, very shortly. Here we have it, ladies and gents. They've spotted one another. I'm sure that the comms have come out. Bull, my good man, you need to get a pick in on this man. Bundy has done it. Taking out Khan, and this is probably going to be GG because there's only 15 seconds here left on the clock, and things are not looking good at all for Bull here. So somehow Bundy's going to win the 1v3. Yes, he has. Good on you, Bundy. He played that like an absolute champion to perfection, and that is GG, ladies and gentlemen. 13-1 is going to go to scoreboard here. Team Composure rage quits the server. HEXABYTE the convincing victory. Nightfall, that was a fast game of COD 4.
That was a fast game of COD 4, but it was also a slightly unbalanced.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was quick. At least it was quick.
Yeah.
You know, we could have seen them just hog up every round and die in
exactly
a corner at spawn. And
exactly. There wasn't much dilly dallying, which is good to see.
It is, but we'll wrap up yet another amazing shoutcast that we've had tonight, and thanks for watching. I've been joined by Spot, I am Nightfall, and we'll catch you for the next Carnage TV shoutcast. Good night.